Hiya, so Reese here on site in Stafford. For you that don't know me, I'm the CEO of HJ Collection. This is our monthly update. We've been physically on site stripping out the 1st of March, so we're 12 days over, a month and 12 days from the strip out. The strip out, we've taken 100 tonne out of this site. You'd have seen the last video, everything that was left in there has been completely stripped out, and you're going to be really excited to see what we've done within that month period. So let's go on in and let me show you what we've done. Again, Trevor's here on site with me. He's going to show you around, show you what we've done. Welcome in. So we're on the top floor. We've come to the top floor first. If you'd have seen on the last video, there was a lot of rubbish and debris everywhere, which all had to be cleared out. We've stripped the whole place completely back, and with a month of being on here, fitted out. Corridors are done. Installation, you can see behind me, is still going in. Flats are formed. There's 5 flats up here. Access to the rooftop as well. But what I want to do is show you the flat that's formed, one of the larger flats. So come on through, and what we do is we talk you through how we've got to where we've got. So as you come into this flat, this is a 1-bedroom flat. You can see it's pretty spacious. The ceilings still need to be dropped. As you can see, all the boarding's up, fireproof boarding, ready to be plastered. But as you see, the door frames, the wooden frames are in. The windows, we're keeping the same windows as what was here already. Some nice windows that was already in, so that was a good part of the purchase of this one. But these flats have been formed within a month and a few days, so you can see how quick we can scale up to get the flats formed. After this step, the next step for this, Trev, is to start getting the mechanical work in terms of first fix, electric, plumbing, and all of that will be run across the top and underneath. So the new floor will go in underneath for the drainage. The top above the ceiling will be all of your electrics, your aerials, and your utilities for CCTV and everything else, which will follow. And then once that's in, the next step for that is we'll start skimming and plastering. And what we will do, talking to the team earlier, we will do them so that they follow through. And then as you come in here, this is the bigger part where the kitchen will go. You've got your space for your bit of living, and as you can see, it's a nice size. Ceilings are going to be lowered slightly, but still going to have very, very high ceilings in here. And as you've seen from the pictures of outside, it's such a picturesque building from outside. We're going to bring a nice character inside just to keep it moving and being how it is. I mean, but for how long we've been on site, or how long the contracting team's been on site, we were talking about earlier, wasn't we, Trevor? We're really happy with the way that they've got on with this and took it by the scruff of the neck and really, really marched on, because we're pretty much there in terms of flats being formed. And once that's done, it's just the mechanics that go with it. Obviously the end touching up, and the finishing touches take the longest, but this is the biggest part, the strip out and getting started, and everything else just follows. So this apartment is got access to the roof terrace. Again, the frames are in, boarding started, is formed. The access is through here that will take you out onto the roof terrace. You see, this is the lobby, like the inside corridor, bathroom, and then you've got your kitchen and your dining room and where you live in the main bit. But again, once you've seen one thing that I do say, and a lot of investors that have worked with me for some time, when we get the right buildings, it's like building boxes inside boxes. We've got one big box and we just divide it up with the smaller boxes inside, and this is a testament to the team, for us putting the right team and assembling the right team to be able to do what we've done in such a short space of time on this site. We're really progressing, and we're really putting things in place so that we're making the end job easier, so we know what we're buying and we know how quick we can get out of these and bring these to market. The quicker we can bring them to the market, better for everybody. The kitchen and front room in here is boarded. Some bits and pieces that need moving about, but you can see very light, very spacious. Everything's formed now for fixing of going in, first fixing of plumbing and electrics to follow. And as I said, we just keep moving. Time we come back on site, next month for next month's update. First fix will be done, and I think we'd have probably seen some of the apartments start to be plastered as well, skimmed and plastered by the time we come on site next month. So you'll see the natural progression from the start right till the end every month moving forward. So in this apartment at the end, this hasn't been boarded yet. As you can see, the installation's in, one boarded, and what we've done is you've got the ply behind, because this is where the kitchen's fitted, so you've got your fixings onto the board, straight onto the ply behind. And the reason that we've one boarded it is because the electrics and cables can come down the back for your cookers and everything else that needs to be done. And as you can see through here, this will just be boarded as normal as the apartments that we've been in originally, and all the cables and everything else throughout the apartment will run across the top above the ceiling once the ceilings have gone in as well. But if you just come and have a look outside, you know, one thing that I do always say is about location. As you've seen a video this morning at Braintree, right in the high street, again here in Stafford, prime location right in the high street, bringing 12 apartments to market, regeneration area, a lot of money being pumped into this area right now. Spoke to local estate agents, great demand for letting around here as well. So, you know, just look forward to bringing more nice units to market in an area that needs them. So that's what we're doing, and we can only do that with the support of our investors. So again, thanks for working with us, and we continue to do what we're doing. As you can see on the last video, when Trevor done the walk around, this was all it was all still shut up, so it's all been knocked down, opened up, and all been lasered. The tracking's down, and you can see installation and boarding started for the apartments down here. And as you turn around, all of this was all blocked in, and we'll walk around in a minute. Tracking's gone all the way through, all lasered, blocks started to happen. So if you want to come down the corridor, you can see where we stood last time, which was in this place here looking up. There was a lot of rubble at the back end. Right now you can see in here the apartments actually formed, goes around the edge of the building. You've got your bathroom, the kitchen's in the corner. So apartment that's formed again. They're slightly behind the top floor, so we start from the top and work our way down. But yeah, the kitchen will be here. This is the smallest apartment in the building. It's still a nice size, very nice size, but it is the smaller of all of them. But as you can see, some great progress again still. You know, and we'll just keep moving and moving until we get to where we need to be. So we've showed you around Stafford. It's been fantastic showing you around. We're coming to the end of the day now. As I said, 12 apartments. Looking forward to getting them finished. First month on site, we've made some great progress. Next month we'll show you again. Look forward to showing you an apartment or a few apartments on the next episode, which will be next month, of some that are plastered, you know. And if there's anything that I've missed, any questions you've got, feel free to speak to somebody in my team, and I'll add it in the next video for yourself or answer any questions you've got personally. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.